Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome. Yay! My name is Crystal Shea, and I am the principal here at the junior school for Glenlyon Norfolk School at the Beach campus. And it is my absolute pleasure to welcome you all here today for our Grandparents and Grandpals Day. I know when the bell rang a few minutes ago for the kids to come in, they often will run to class because they're excited to be at school, but man, did they run today. Knowing that all of you were here, and some of them, I'm sure you saw them pointing, there they are, there they are. So we are so excited, aren't we, students? And I don't know if you noticed when they came out, the temperature seemed to change. It got a little bit warmer, right? Because of that energy and that excitement and that love that we have to see some of our favorite people in the whole wide world all here together. You are here because someone in this group thinks you're really important and special to them. You are their words of wisdom, their encouraging pat on the back, that hug when they need it. You are all of those things. And I was very fortunate. My grandmother lived to be 97, almost 98 years old, and she came with me to a lot of grandparents' days, even as an adult. So you might just be here for a long time to come. So we are so excited to have you, and we hope that at the end of it all, you leave here feeling that you are important, special, and loved. And I'd now like to introduce you to Chad Holtum, our head of school.
Well, thank you, Crystal, and good afternoon, and welcome to the beach. It's a little bit cooler, as Crystal said, but we're thrilled that you're all here, and we know some of you have traveled far and wide to be here today to celebrate with us. And we also know that you're keen to hear what we're going to hear, and we also know that you're keen to see what's inside. So we'll be pleased to be able to show you the inside of this brilliant structure that the school has been working on for well over a decade. I wanted to just make a couple of quick thank yous before we get underway. And it was interesting, I was chatting with a grandparent earlier today as she was coming in, who has actually worked at another independent school for many years. And she said, it was incredible what's happened over the last couple of years and how the school has navigated this pandemic. And that is very, it's very kind. And it's because of the incredible people that are in the building every day that's working with all of the kids in this community. We have navigated well because of the teachers and the staff here at the junior school. They are so committed, they are so passionate, they love coming to school every day, and we're so incredibly grateful that they're here at GNS. They are what makes this place so special and what people call the magic at the beach. It is the faculty and staff. So I'd love you to join me in a round of applause in thanking them for all they do. So enjoy your day, enjoy your opportunity to come inside finally after all these years and see where the magic happens both inside and outside these buildings. Enjoy the concert, and we look forward to meeting each of you. Thanks for coming to the beach.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much for coming. And my name is Inge Illman, and I do the music and choir and musical theater here at the beach. And we have everyone from grades 1 through 5 gathered here to sing for you today. Maybe what you're going to see is a little bit of what our Monday morning assemblies look like. That's sort of more what this is, as opposed to sort of a more complex choir concert. Every Monday morning, the whole school sings together, and we're going to sing some of those songs for you today. But that means if you come to our assemblies, it means you have to join in the singing. So we hope that some of the songs we sing for you today are songs that you will know and that you might enjoy singing with us. The children will teach you some of them if you don't know them yet. We're going to start with what we always start our Monday morning assemblies with, and that is our school song. Our school song has had one verse for many, many years, maybe 50 some years. And this year, we have added a second verse. Our grade threes, can you raise your hands? They wrote a new verse to our school song because they were studying about culture and what we would want the culture of our school to be, and in general, a culture of kindness is what we want. And so in that second verse, those are the words of our grade threes, and that verse is going to carry on for another 50 years. The song following our school song will be a song we also often sing at our Monday morning assemblies called Hello to All the Children of the World. And we insert different languages depending on the different languages that are spoken here at our school. So you'll hear some of those languages today too. Okay, now one that you can join us on. Raise your hand if you know the song I Love the Mountains, or otherwise known as Boom Diata. Oh, come on, I think you're not putting him up. Yeah. All right, well, join us if you can, and then we'll sing it once, just as is, and then this is a very well-known round, so perhaps we can do it in a round with you helping us out. Wow, junior school, did you know your grandparents could sing so well? Well, then we have another treat for you. Raise your hand if you know Row, Row, Row Your Boat. Raise your hand if you know Frère Jacques. Raise your hand if you know Three Blind Mice. Did you know you can sing all three of those songs at the same time? And they sound beautiful together, so we're going to try it, but let's sing one at a time. Let's start with Row, Row, Row Your Boat. Are we ready? Let's make sure they know it. 1.
Blind mice, see how they run, see how they run. This section right here in the middle, could you do the prayer jacket? Oh, did you want to could you do row, row, row your boat right in and this side, and row, row, row your boat. And row, row, row your boat. Okay. Ready? Row, row, row your boat. One, two, three, four.
Well done. Thank you very much. I would just like to take a moment to thank our pianist, Ms. Louise Alapince. She comes to all of our Monday morning assemblies. So The Lion Sleeps Tonight. You raise your hand if you know that song. Oh, good, because we thought you might like to join in that one too. Do you know it was recorded in Johannesburg, South Africa in 1938. But it was called Imbube, which means lion, and it was written and performed by Solomon Linda. The song found its way to New York City in the early 1950s, where over the years it was recorded by many artists, including the Weavers, the Tokens, who topped the pop charts with it, and it became a featured song in the Broadway musical and movie The Lion King. I say all this because, unfortunately, Solomon Linda never received any money or recognition for the song he wrote, nor credit for having written it. So let's change that. This is The Lion Sleeps Tonight, or Imbube, by Solomon Linda. Please sing along.
In the jungle, the mighty jungle,
This is a very popular song to do at our Monday morning assemblies, and it's kind of appropriate because it's about doing work together and how when we work together, it makes the day seem half as long. It's called Zum Gali Gali. It's an Israeli folk song. Thank you to Lucy and Connor for that fantastic tambourine playing. We'll end our concert for you with a song called One Song. And at our recent choir concert, where the grade 2s and 3s and 4s and 5s all performed, we performed this at Denford Hall. The grade 1s have learned some parts of that song, and so they'll be joining us and singing along with One Song.
One song of peace, one song to make all our performances for you today. The first one will be the JKs, and the first steps. They are sitting down right in front of us, and they are going to be performing a little story called Big Bear, Big Bear. We're then going to go to junior kindergartens. You're going to see actually, we'll do that when we get there. But before we start with these guys, we need some, does anybody remember what happened yesterday with the singing? Yes. What happened?
We all sang.
You all sang, so we need some participation here. So you guys are responsible for shouting out, Big Bear, what do you see?
I am Big Bear.
Exactly. Big Bear, what do you see? And then each of the children are going to actually say something. Okay, so I'll turn it over to our teachers.
All right. Okay, welcome everyone. This is our first steps class. Here we go. So again, it's a participation thing. On the count of 3, we'll all say, Big Bear, what do you see? Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Big Bear, what do you see? I see an owl looking at me.
Big Bear,
What do you see? I see an orca looking at me. I see a river otter looking at me.
What do you see?
Owl, what do you see?
Big Bear, what do you see?
I see a rabbit.
Big Bear, what do you see?
I see a baby boy at me.
Big Bear, what do you see? Henry sees a chickadee looking at me. Big voices, everyone. Big voices. What do you see?
I see an eagle looking at me.
What do you see?
I see an orca looking at me.
Big Bear, what do you see?
A swallow's looking at me.
Big Bear, what do you see?
I see a beaver looking at me.
Big Bear, what do you see?
I see a bear looking at me.
Big Bear, what do you see?
I see a fire. I see a fire looking at me.
kindergarten, they've been doing a unit on how the world works. And in PE, I see these guys for, 20 minutes every week. And we've been working, as with the other teachers, on patterns. So patterns and how they how we understand them and how they govern our world. So we're going to look at a couple of dances that they've been doing, actually a story and a dance. And when we first introduced stories and dances to these guys, we asked them to actually go and get a partner, because that's one of the hardest things to do, to actually go up to somebody and ask them to get a partner. So we sort of get them to go up to somebody, stand still instead of hugging them and mauling them, and just ask, would you like to dance with me, or would you be my partner today? So, junior kindergarten, can you do that please right now? Ask your partner. Hopefully we'll be successful. Now, the first dance we're going to do, actually we're going to do one dance and one story. Yeah, don't worry about the spots, guys. So move out, spread yourselves out. This is called the Danish Dance of Greeting, and there's some really simple patterns in it, but the idea is that there is an announcer who says the different patterns to the music, and then there isn't any speaker. So they have to remember and see if they can remember the pattern. Let's see if they do. Here we go. You ready?
Danish dance of greetings. Ready? Begin. Clap, clap, bow. Clap, clap, bow. Stand, stand. Turn yourself around. Clap, clap, bow. Clap, clap, bow. Stand, stand. Turn yourself around. Run on your tippy toes as you dance today. Run on your tippy toes as we dance away.
Okay, come back.
Run on your tippy toes as we dance today. Run on your tippy toes as we dance away.
Right, come on, begin. To actually get them all to come back. Okay, so the next one is a story that we've been working on, and again, I'm going to read the story, and they are going to kind of echo the things that I say. Okay, so it's the Barnyard Dance by Sandra Boughton, and it goes like this. Stomp your feet. Clap your hands. Everybody ready for the Barnyard Dance?
Yes.
No. Try that again. Bow to the horse. Bow to the cow. Ready? Twirl with the pig if you know how. Bounce with the bunny. Strut with the duck. Ready? Spin with the chickens now. Hold on. With a bear. And a moo. And a... Everybody, watch this. Everybody promenade to now with the mice. Swing with your partner once or twice. Stand with the donkey. Slide with the sheep. Scramble with the little chicks. With a neigh! And a moo! And a... Another little promenade. 2 by 2. Boys, cross your hands. Trot with the turkey. Leap with the frogs. Take another spin with the barnyard dog. Skip with the cow in a patch of clover. Take another bow. And the dance is over with an oink, and a moo, and a... The dance is done, and we'll be back. Okay, so while these guys are getting ready, kindergarten, again, I teach them 2 times a week for 40 minutes each. And I've connected into the grade teachers, and we've been looking at, got to remember what I do, how we express ourselves, and it's to do with cultures, traditions, and beliefs, and using stories to actually identify those. So we've been looking at and working on some folk dance, but we're going to work on some things like gumboot dancing, all sorts of, we do dance from Iran, Turkey, Mexico. So we're looking at different cultures and the stories behind those dances. So the stories behind this is basically, it was a celebration. Canadians coming to America and to Canada and celebrating in a way, maybe just that they got to another country, maybe that they were actually just to keep warm at nights when Manitoba winters just blew through the house. Or it might have been a barn that they were actually erecting. So these guys are going to perform for you 2 dances, Chimes of Dunkirk, and then a dance called Alabama Girl. I apologize, I forgot one really important thing. So there used to be a caller, well there is a caller for a lot of folk dance. So I will be calling out different moves to them so that they have it preempts them to actually know what they're going to do. Okay, try that again. And now. And right hand turn. Turn. Top couple, get ready to chasse. And in, and out, and right hand turn. Two hand turn. Top couple chasse. organized. We've moved from what's called a long way set, 2 lines, and the top couple actually moves down the center and everybody moves down. So everybody gets a chance at the top, which is really important in kindergarten. The next one is going to be a circle dance. So you'll see these guys taking on actually what was really quite a difficult task for junior kindergarten, where the boy, the male, actually will cross their hands, and then the female will put their hands on top, and they'll just drop their arms into a promenade position. Okay, you ready? Left.
Come through in a hurry, come through in a hurry,
And right.
come through in a hurry, Alabama gal.
And
I
in.
don't know how, I don't know how,
And
I
in.
don't know how, Alabama gal.
They're swinging.
Yes, I'll show you how, I'll show you
Get ready to
how,
promenade.
Alabama gal. Ain't I rockin' the ain't I rockin' the ain't I
And open up.
rockin' the
Get ready to left hand turn. Left hand turn. And right. And in. Ready to swing. And promenade. And open up. Ready to go left. Left hand turn. And right hand turn. And in. And in again. Swing your partner.